talking about CSAT. Coming from maths background, I also found quant a bit difficult this year. And I almost considered a mistake because again, I did not practice any CSAT whatsoever. And during the paper, I realized that it was a mistake and maybe I should have practiced a bit more. So again, a lesson from this is, do not take your strengths as granted. You have to keep practicing what you think you're good at. Again, second part, do not have a fixed mindset while going to the paper that you will attempt certain questions or you will do this or that. Be fluid and be ready to change your strategies as per the question paper. So for example, I went into CSAT thinking that I'll attempt quant first, and then if time permits, I'll go to comprehension and that stuff. That's what I did in my first attempt, and that is what worked. But this attempt, I realized that quant was taking a lot of time for me. So mid paper, I switched from quant to passages. I solved all the passages first, and then I went back to quant and solved as many quant questions as possible. So you have to understand that during the paper, you have to be ready to change your strategy, so don't go with a fixed mindset. That happens during prelims also. In 2022 prelims, there are I think 15 or 16 odd questions, jinme options were like only 1, only 2, only 3, only 4. So while I attempted in my 2022 prelims only 86 questions, my accuracy was good, so I sailed through. But in the 2023 question, I recall I went into the examination hall. I saw the first page. It had only 1, only 2, only 3, only 4. All those questions had these options. And I thought, fine, maybe last year ka some pattern has been repeated. But then I flipped the page and the same options were there again. So I stopped doing the paper. I went through the whole paper and I saw ki ye sare questions hi aise hain. Now chances of you getting a question wrong in this kind of pattern becomes higher because knowing all the 4 options accurately is very difficult. So what I did was I realized that this would not work in this attempt for me, and I need to attend at least 95 plus questions with intelligent guessing to make sure I sail through. So this was again a strategy switch that I made during the paper. And in 2023, I attempted 96 or so questions. So again, coming back to CSAT, what I did during 2023, because 2022 was also hard, I just did one thing extra. I practiced PYQs of 2022 and 2021. Then again, if you want to practice PYQs, do so for comprehension. But for quant, I feel the utility of PYQs have diminished a bit, because if you practice quant of 2016 PYQ, you will find the quant to be very easy and you will be tempted to leave the CSAT paper ki I'll be able to manage if questions like these come. But questions like these are not coming. The game has been upped a notch. So what you can do is do 2 to 3 years questions of PYQs of CSAT. Apart from that, I could not do any test series for CSAT, but perhaps you can go to the market, ask your peers who are preparing, what is the current test series that is going on for CSAT. So you can pick and probably practice quant question from there. But I could not do this, but perhaps you can do the test series part. Apart from that, on YouTube, you will find, just search CSAT marathon session, and you will find various institutions putting up 14, 15 hours long CSAT sessions. And during that CSAT session, they'll mostly cover quant and logical reasoning. So in that 14, 15 hours, you can watch it at 2x or 3x. It'll give you a sense of completion of CSAT. And along with that, you can take an A4 sheet, write down the formulas they're giving you. They'll also make you solve some PYQs in between, so you can pause and try to solve those questions yourself. So it can be a good base where you can practice as well as have your formula sheet that you have made yourself. So perhaps you can do that for CSAT.